What is good? 2-minute warning. Fury, football fury. Excuse me. It is football fury time. What's going on, people? Mike, Mo, Tim, take the show.
Let's go.
What's going on, y'all?
Good.
Let's hit this right now.
Man.
All right, first
Come on,
quarter, y'all.
Barack Obama, I got a button down on. Let's go.
Let's hit the ground running.
First quarter. Who's better, Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers?
This is a joke of a question. This is a really, like, when I saw this, I laughed. I literally laughed out loud. It's not even close right now. And I know that Aaron Rodgers, he just started his career. Brett Favre, he played about 50 years, So there's still, like, he accomplished a lot of things over his long career. Aaron Rodgers is already better than Brett Favre is. And with these stats, I'll prove it. One, the last Monday night's game against my Falcons, Aaron Rodgers could have went 0 for 69 with 69 interceptions and still had the highest passer rating in NFL history within their first 100 starts as QB. You could literally throw 69 interceptions and still be the best in terms of quarterback rating. That's how far ahead of the competition he is. And then I said, you know what? Let me go head to head with Brett Favre. Obviously, Brett Favre has more touchdowns. He has almost 300 more because he's played, as of this point, he's played about 15 more years than Aaron Rodgers has. But Aaron Rodgers throws way less interceptions than Brett Favre. Brett Favre, his highest interception total was 29 in 1 year. Aaron Rodgers' highest interception total was 13. That was his first year as a starter. He's only thrown double-digit interceptions twice. The rest, single digits. Whereas Brett Favre, the opposite, has thrown only single-digit interceptions one time. That was that 1 year he went to the NFC Championship with Minnesota, and he lost to the Saints in the NFC Championship game. The rest, double-digit interceptions, 20-something. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, the highest, like, 29 interceptions. You can't be the best. You can't be better than anybody throwing 29 interceptions. I don't care how much touchdowns you threw just because you have longevity in your career. It's just like how Peyton Manning. If you play that long, you're going to get those touchdowns. With those wide receivers, you're going to get the touchdown. But the interceptions, that's where, like, hey, you know what? You turn the ball over way too much. Aaron Rodgers is so smart with the ball. He's got the best. I think he's still, as of right now, he still only has about 3 interceptions. The man has not thrown an interception at Lambeau Field in over a year. I mean, like, what? I don't get it. I mean, like, is somebody else explaining this question to me?
I'm going to wait. I'm going to let Tim finish and then I'm going to Mike. I'm going to wait. Now, you go, Tim.
All right. Well, thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Now, here's the thing. I take nothing from Aaron Rodgers. Is he the best quarterback in the league? Right now, he's playing an MVP caliber. I give you that. But Brett Favre, to me, in my opinion, is better. Maurice, those interceptions, let me tell you. So, first of all, Aaron Rodgers can succeed in the NFL today because guess what? There is no defense. There is no defense in that division. There's nothing. When Aaron Rodgers played against a Seattle Seahawks defense, a defense there was so many in Brett Favre's era, he folded. My man folded. And after he saw the schedule and after he saw his division, then he wanted to use the word relax because he knew how easy it would get for him. And listen, me, you, Mike, and Sean, even Trish, we all could have a good years in Green Bay with those receivers he had inherited from Brett Favre. And with that division, when there's no defense, there's nobody threatening Green Bay at the moment, nor have it was before, it's easier for him to get through. Now, here's the thing. He used the word relax, R-E-L-A-X. I'm looking for is R-E-S-U-L-T. S, results. Okay, now here's the thing. Brett Favre won the division with Green Bay in 95, 96, 97, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005.
That was
In
it.
2007. In 2007. Now, here's the thing. Results. 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1 chip. And on top of that, all those between years that was not in order, those are the division team that was hard. Meaning the Vikings and the Bears. Detroit was so, but the Vikings, hold on, remember 15-1 season with Randy Moss. He came in the league. They were unstoppable for these a couple of years with Chris Carter and Jake Reed and Robert Smith. The Bears with Brian Urlacher was good. They didn't have the greatest offense, but they had a ferocious defense. And let's not forget the Tampa Bay Buccaneers who were there at that time. And I'm talking about guys like Warren Sapp, John Lynch, Derrick Brooks, Hardy Nicholson, Simeon Rice, Rondé Barber, Dexter Jackson was the MVP in the Super Bowl. Listen, Brett Favre was dealing with all of that. What is Aaron Rodgers dealing with now? Let me see. Hold on. Oh, the rookie Kyle Fuller is probably the best guy in the Bears defense. Hold on. Maybe in Detroit Lions, the Dominican Sue, he hasn't stepped on nobody lately, but they're okay. The Minnesota Vikings, Harrison the safety? I mean, let's keep it real. There is he faced a Seattle Seahawks defense that Brett Favre would have I eat those. Every time Aaron Rodgers gets touched, he folds. It's proven in the playoffs. Wait, hold on. Speaking of playoffs, let's go to the playoffs. Okay, Rodgers was 15-1 in 2011. He went to the Super Bowl. 2012, they lost in the NFC. And then last year, 8-7-1. I mean, let's keep this real. The man still hasn't had a pedigree. And let's just say this year that Mr. MVP finally doesn't go far. What are we gonna say? He's still better than Brett. Brett gives you results. Forget the RELAX. I'm looking for RESULTS results.
Hey, Tim. So when Brett Favre won the Super Bowl, didn't he have also like the best special teams and the #1 defense in the entire league at the time?
Special teams?
Yes, he did. And he had the #1 defense. And he had the #1 defense.
Okay, listen.
Okay, you know what? Here, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Take a seat and listen. When I played football, I had the best grades on the team. I sang in the best choirs. I won award after award after award. Teachers loved me. My whole team respected me. I was a loved individual. But that never, ever made me better than Daryl Montgomery, who was NFL size and pancaked the hell out of everybody he played. And this is my problem with Brett Favre. There's always this crap outside of football that makes people love him. It's always like, oh, he's running up and down like a kid. He's so excited to play the game. Look at him. You see John Madden saying, oh, you got to run the ball. And, oh, Brett Favre is having fun. He's just a little kid in a candy store. And that's what I hate about him. Because he's the only player that gets stuff that – he's the only player besides Tim Tebow that lets everything but football define his whole legacy. Like, it is insane. He is excited to play. And because he looks like a kid, he looks like what we think football players should look like. And that's why he's remembered so fondly. If he did not have that, that gunslinger, that maverickness about him, you would say this guy had great teams when he won the Super Bowl and he threw too many damn picks. Yeah. That's exactly what you would say. But because he's that guy you want to drink a beer with, it's the same reason why they haven't fired Rex Ryan yet. You like him. And America loved Brett Favre. His best moments, yeah, he threw 5 touchdowns when his dad died. That made you feel good. But was that really about football? He didn't break no record then. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. He didn't break any records. He broke the record for interceptions.
Yeah.
Michael, I thought you were going to say.
And finally, he did the Emmitt Smith as far as breaking the touchdown. He did the Emmitt Smith. When you break a record by like 2 or 3, kill yourself. You didn't do anything. You played the waiting game. Just like Emmitt Smith. He broke it by like 5 yards. Oh, yeah. Oh, he broke the record. He's better than Sweetness. Shut that ass up. He ain't better than nothing. In fact, Barry Sanders had the record by 3,000 yards already. So Peyton is about to take a dump on that record. Because that's how you really break a record when you're really great.
But see,
let me just say something quick. Michael, when you said that the best year of Brett Favre, I think you was going to say when he accidentally sent his penis pic to the wrong phone number.
Not petty at all.
But
I'm
see,
not petty.
Now here's the thing though. See, now Mike, you mentioned the defense, right? You mentioned the defense. That Brett Favre had the top defense. I mean, all right, he had Reggie White, he had Leroy Butler, but who was his receiving core? I mean, let's keep it real. He didn't have a receiving
Antonio
core.
Freeman, stop talking. Stop talking.
Hold on.
Don't drive through.
Wait a minute.
I want to hear you.
Let him finish.
See, wait a minute. Got all excited. Hold up. I didn't finish that. I didn't say they were bad. All I was asking was, we said most Antonio Freeman. We got Robert Brooks, right? Now I understand. Okay, were they better? Were they better than the receiving core Aaron Rodgers has right now? Let's keep it real.
Honestly, I'm gonna use your point against you. Your point against you. We don't really. They're probably comparable, but you can't touch the receivers now. Yeah. That receiving core probably would have been better.
Now you can't.
See, that's the thing. You can't touch like that's why I keep saying Jordy Nelson isn't like people. He's not an A-class receiver. It's just that you can't touch him, so he'll run right by you because you can do nothing but just watch him run right by you. Put your hands on Jordy Nelson.
But Mo, this is what I'm talking about. You can't. There is no defense as much in the NFL today. Only one team, Sean, and be happy, is the LOD. That's the Seattle Seahawks is the only defense that they were allowed to touch you. Nobody can touch nobody. You can't.
But that's the thing. You can say that the defense is kind of like they're lax now. Obviously, they changed the rules so you can't play a defense like you could before. But that doesn't account for Brett Favre throwing ridiculous amount of interceptions. He didn't throw interceptions because the receivers were getting jammed. He wouldn't throw interceptions because the receivers getting jammed at the line. I mean, there were times where he would just force it into tight windows unnecessarily. He was like, "Oh, hey, look."
He took chances. He's a
No, see, that's the thing. See, like that's the narrative, like what Mike said. If you like a guy, you'll make every excuse for him. Now, he took chances, but Eli Manning, nobody likes Eli Manning. He's a turnover machine.
Hey, let's not use that word here, man. We tired of Eli.
He's a turnover machine. What's his name? Jay Cutler. J.A. Cutler, turnover machine. Nobody's like, oh, well, he takes chances. Who cares? You take chances and you lose.
All right, guys, you got to wrap it up.
That's what I'm saying. I remember sitting down because I loved defense growing up. I remember Brett Favre throwing into triple coverage at least 3 times a game. It don't matter if you could touch the receivers. If you were throwing into a person that's covered by a linebacker, a corner, and a safety, that's you.
Yeah, okay, all right. How about this? I'm gonna use what every fan uses on my Tony Romo. I'm gonna use everything they use. How many rings does Aaron Rodgers has?
They're equal. They both got one. So what's the point?
How many Super Bowl appearances does he have?
Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna give you your points. Your points. And he has the streak. But hey,
but by that logic,
guys. Last word. We moving on.
He just more to his prime, B.
Mo,
Alright.
Mo, talk.
By that logic, Tim, you're saying that Eli and Ben Roethlisberger is better than or just as good as Brett Favre because they all have 2 Super Bowl picks.
Are you ready for this? RESULTS results. That's what everybody keeps saying,
He
right?
got the ring. He has
All
it.
right, this here ends the quarter. This
All
here
right,
ends the
I
quarter.
want this one.
All
Next,
Move it on.
I got this one. Next quarter.
Second.
You gotta bring it to real life. That's how you let people know it's real.
Alright, so second quarter. Who's better? Excuse me, who's better? I always thought who's better again. Second quarter. All right, the 49ers right now are 7-6. They are about to be eliminated the way it seems out the playoffs. This is a team that was built for a championship in the last 2-3 years. Fellas, what's next? What do we do?
What's next is 49ers missed the playoffs after they get embarrassed by Seattle. And then all the rumors start to speculate. Jim Harbaugh says, you know what, screw it, I'm going to be out. Colin Kaepernick is going to continue his regression. And that team is going to get blown up pretty soon. Because like me, Tim, like what I've been saying, like me and you've been saying it. That's Mike Singletary's team. Harbaugh didn't build that team. Like I know he gets credit for taking them to 3 NFC championships. That team was already there. So I mean, it's like they were just waiting to get better. Now he's billed as this quarterback guru, this quarterback whisperer. You know, he takes quarterbacks to the next level. Colin Kaepernick was good, kind of, that half a year that he first started and then he won the Super Bowl. After that, it's been downhill from there. He's done nothing but regress. And Le Batard, he actually said it like last week. How come when the quarterback starts like he does well, oh, John Harbaugh. When quarterback does bad, oh, it's Kaepernick. Why does none of that blame fall on him as well? Like you get the credit when he sins, you get the blame when he descends. Because that team is dead in the water. I mean, like this, they have so many weapons. They have Bolden, Crabtree, Stevie Johnson, Frank Gore, Vernon Davis. There's no reason why that team should be putting up 13 points a game. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's just to the point where like the play calling is trash. The quarterback is regressing. You need to get him out of there. You shouldn't have got rid of Alex Smith. And actually to segue from last quarter, they had the #1 pick when Aaron Rodgers was in the draft. Imagine if they would have took Aaron Rodgers. like how great that team would be right now. But it's just this team is dead in the water. I said it from the beginning of the season. They're not making the playoffs anyway. Apparently, Bowman is scheduled to come back soon. It's not going to matter because their problem is not on defense. It's on offense. That offense is shot. There's no. I mean, I don't understand it. They need to blow that whole team up.
Look, man, this team's problem is disrespect. I actually respect Jim Harbaugh, but it's like what you said. It's Mike Singletary's team. I'm gonna take it to the next step. That's Trent Baalke's team. And Trent Baalke is mad. He is pulling a Jerry Jones on a Jimmy Johnson.
He really is.
He doesn't like the fact that everyone is saying Jim Harbaugh when Trent Baalke picked up Colin Kaepernick, when Trent Baalke made those trades, when Trent Baalke put together that defense. And there's so much dissension, and everyone knows that Harbaugh's on the way out. You know what I saw for the first time in my life watching the 49ers defense? I saw Justin Smith look average. I have noticed for 4 straight years that Justin Smith is the engine of that entire defense, and he played DT. They put him on defensive end, and he was standing up drinking tea. So don't tell me it's just Kaepernick. Don't tell me it's just Harbaugh. I saw receivers running routes 5 yards next to each other. So I saw terrible routes. I'm seeing terrible routes. I'm seeing terrible play. I'm seeing they don't run the read option anymore. So there's no open reads for Kaepernick. So I'm seeing terrible play calling. I'm seeing average blocking. That's the best part about the team. The line's average now. They used to be the strongest line in the league. So I'm seeing the head of the snake being distracted, and now the whole body's poisoned. And because of that, they're going to blow up. And you know what? I want them to fail. Because if Trent Baalke's whole ego can mess up a team, they don't deserve to win anything. Let Jim Harbaugh go back to college or go to the Oakland Raiders where they don't have no ego because they suffered their whole life. And watch him be pretty damn good in Oakland. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, listen, man. I need the 49ers to win next week against Seattle Seahawks. So I'm gonna be very nice. I'm gonna be as nice as possible. But you know what?
Shut your mouth.
I'm gonna let him out. I'm gonna let it out. Here's my opinion. I don't want to stereotype Colin Kaepernick. I don't think he really takes the game seriously. I've been saying if Alex Smith would have stood with this team the way it is right now, I think it would be much better. He's still getting it done with no receivers. I mean, he only couple of receiving touchdowns in Kansas City. So I just look at it as if he was still here, I think the offense would be much better. Kaepernick to me is not reading the defense well. He still wants to try to run. If you keep him in the pocket, you keep him tame, and he still makes poor decisions. On top of that, I don't see the leader in him. You go to the after the games, and the way his body language is, he doesn't want to say nothing. I understand you're frustrated, but you still got to be a leader. And to me, he's not up there. Listen, he has all the physical. He's big, he's fast, strong arm. He has all the tools you want in the quarterback. But I just don't think he was ready to start. I don't think he was ready to take the keys to drive.
I disagree.
I just don't think. Listen, but it's not only him. It's not only him. It's the stuff's going on with the head coach. It's a distraction on everybody.
That right there, I think that what you said, I actually agree. I don't think that he should have been named like the permanent starter after Alex Smith got the concussion. I think Alex Smith, he was playing well enough to get his job back. What my problem is with Jim Harbaugh. Okay, hey, look, you're saying that you're this quarterback guy. You mold and you shape quarterbacks, but yet he's done nothing but regress since you put him in the game. And now you got to work with this guy because, like, to this day, Colin Kaepernick has not thrown a fourth-quarter touchdown pass all season long. All season long. So, yeah, so it's just the fact that he can't get it done in the crunch time. You can't, the offense is stalling. You need to make a move. And who's their backup quarterback now? Like the guy they got?
Blaine
Gabbert. You're and now it's to the point where you handcuffed yourself. So now you got to ride or die with Kaepernick because you don't want Blaine Gabbert in the game. I mean, you don't want that guy in the game. So it's like, hey, you sold yourself short. You didn't need to the whole put Colin Kaepernick in now. That was such a rush move because nobody really even heard of him until he came in. He was a kind of an under the radar draft pick. So it's not like he was a top 10 first round draft pick.
I watched those Nevada games. But you know what? I'm gonna take the handoff. It's Jim Harbaugh for a reason that frustrates me. Because if you switch Kaepernick and Russell Wilson, I guarantee you the teams would stay the same. The problem You know why? You know why? Because if you look at Russell Wilson's throws, he runs like two receiver routes. He's not going from first, second to third.
He only has two receivers.
No, but I'm saying, but his wide receivers are wide open because of the misdirection, because of the naked boot, because they still got a run game with Skittles, and the routes are there, and he gets the ball there. My thing is, this offense is not suited to Colin Kaepernick's strengths.
that right there
that's
is
on
the
Harbaugh.
coach.
And that's
on the
all
coach.
on Harbaugh. It's because you want Peyton when he's really Russell.
Yeah.
To be honest, I would have to interject quick. Russell Wilson is a very smart quarterback. And I understand what you're saying, Michael, that if you pit Russell Wilson in the 49ers, it might be the same thing. But Russell Wilson proved that he can adapt and change his game to his...
No. Pete Carroll proved that he could make an offense around a short quarterback who's very, very conscientious. I will give him that. He prepares and he's conscientious. But don't tell me that Russell Wilson is sitting back there like Drew Brees dissecting 4 receiver routes. He's never done that.
He doesn't have to. I mean, because they don't even have. I don't even
make an offense that works. They made an offense that works. Naked bootleg.
And that right there is a testament to the coaching. That's what you're supposed to do. That's when you're supposed to like, hey, look, we have X, Y, and Z weapons. Let's mold our game plan around X, Y, and Z weapons. Now, Kaepernick, obviously he has better weapons than Russell Wilson had. He has a great tight. He has a really, really good tight end. He's got Frank Gore he can turn around to. He's got some good receivers on the outside.
Geno, listen.
He's standing in the pocket.
Listen, Geno Smith.
Oh, don't bring this guy.
I'm going to say it. Listen, I'm going to say it. Geno Smith, right now, if you put him in the 49er uniform, will be able to move that ball better than what Kaepernick did. Let's keep it real.
Good night.
Let's keep it real.
Good night.
Let's keep it real. Listen,
I'm for the Fury, but that's disrespectful.
Listen, I'm keeping it real. Listen, Geno, look, I'm not trying to take the conversation, but I'm going to keep it real. Geno Smith has nothing to work with right now in the Jets. Nothing. Kaepernick has one of the best receiving calls in the league. You got four number one receivers. You got Anquan Bolden, Stevie Johnson. Okay, you got Vernon Davis, the tight end. Okay, you got Crabtree. You got ballers. He makes the wrong. His decision making is not just that good. You put anybody out there. Listen,
Geno really better? Is Geno really better?
No, I think Geno will do better. Listen, Mark Sanchez. We all can make fun of Mark Sanchez, but let's keep this real. He goes to the Eagles. You see more quarterback, but sometimes it's the organization. And we're saying the organization was a distraction for the whole team, and you see how they're playing. It works for everybody else as well. The Jet organization. That's
the thing you're ignoring, Tim. The organization of the 49ers would distract Geno. Like you acting like Trent Baalke loves Jim Harbaugh and everything is sweet and the players aren't hearing dissension and aren't thinking that he's leaving. So and you telling me 4 possession receivers? I mean, Stevie Johnson probably gets the most separation, but the windows are tighter with those receivers. Quan ain't burning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, you know what? I want to ask you this. Mike. I want to ask you, because you do have a good point with that. Let me ask you this, though. Being that Baalke is the cause of this, do you think that Harbaugh, they didn't want Kaepernick to be the starter? Maybe Baalke said, no, I want to sign him. Do you think there was any conflict with that maybe also? As far as letting Alex Smith just walk away like that? Do you think it was his decision? Who decided?
Honestly, I think that was Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Because I think Harbaugh reached in the second round for Kaepernick. But I think it was Baalke who made sure that Smith got onto a good team. Baalke liked him. And he was like, look, he's going to go this way, but I ain't going to do you dirty. Well, we're going to make a hometown special. Put what team do you want to go to? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I think that's what happened. And I think, honestly, that's probably where the heat started. I think that's where the rub started, when Trent Baalke had to deal away his quarterback. That's probably
on that note, that was the number one pick.
On that note, here's the quarter.
Yeah. We're going to go with the NFL picks for Week 15.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy, what a week last week. Oh, Sean, thanks again for your Seattle Seahawks beating the Philadelphia Eagles.
You're welcome.
But we no longer need your services this week. We need you to lose. So just
And every time you bet against the Seahawks, they win. So thank you. I'll take that.
Hey, Mike,
Jinx is
what's
working.
up with
Jinx is
Tampa,
working.
Mike? Mike, what's up with Tampa, man? We needed you, man.
Nah, man, we trying to get Mariota, bro.
Oh man.
Missed the quarter from Mariota.
Yup,
Oh,
below the
man.
quarter from Mariota.
All right, we're gonna start it off. Thursday night football. We got the Arizona Cardinals visiting the St. Louis Rams.
Oof.
Short week. Travel. St. Louis Rams is weird to say the hottest team in football right now. I got St. Louis winning in this game.
Yeah, I gotta take St. Louis. I want to believe in Arizona because I love their story, but sometimes it's just too tough. So I'm gonna go St. Louis.
All right. Well, listen. I'm gonna pull a Mo right now. I'm gonna pull a Mo. In my other fantasy league, I had the St. Louis Rams defense, and they gave me 2 shutouts. And I think right now they're the best defense in the league next to Seattle. Been playing so far. Next to Seattle, Sean. Next. All right? I got a 3rd straight shutout this week.
Another
Next, we got
shutout.
another shutout
Hey,
at home.
Drew
It's gonna be a
Stanton has
party.
been figured out. That
It's gonna be a
ain't.
party. With Drew Stanton and Fitzgerald banged up still, and they don't know who the starting running back. I see a shutout.
Yeah.
I see a shutout. All right, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers visiting the Atlanta Falcons.
I got the Falcons winning this game. I'm mad like Steelers.
Of course you do.
Steelers are terrible. Steelers are a terrible team. Like don't be fooled by their record. Steelers are a terrible team. And Atlanta showed me some fight by coming back and putting up all those points in Green Bay. So I mean, hey, if you can score with them, you know, like they got, even though they lost, they got that confidence. Hey, we can score with the best of them. Julio Jones had to march the game. Ain't no quarterbacks who could hold Julio on the Steelers.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, I'm pretty much betting that Julio's hit pointer is something that he could play through, and it's not too big of an issue because he ain't Percy Harvin. So I'm gonna go with Atlanta winning this game because you know what? Enough's enough with the Steelers. I'm tired of the smoke and mirrors.
I have the Pittsburgh Steelers only because my man Julio might not play. He missed practice again. They're saying they're ready to go with Roddy White and Harry Douglas, and that's not pretty right there. So I got Pittsburgh winning this football game. All right, we got the Green Bay Bucks. We got the Green Bay Bucks at the Buffalo Bills.
I'm going first. Remember,
Yeah, go first.
last week on Warning, I looked at 2 other African-American individuals and I said, what the hell is wrong with you for picking against the Green Bay Packers? And then they won. So I'm going to say it one more damn time. If you think the Bills are going to win, what the hell is wrong with you? Aaron Rodgers is going to win again. Championship.
You know what? This is actually a little bit tougher for me to decide. I still say Green Bay was going to win this game, but the Bills got a defense, man, and they playing at home, and it's in Buffalo, so you know it's going to be some type of ridiculous snowstorm coming in. You know, so the passing game don't really work too well in the snow. The running game does. I like Bills' running game better, but I still can't count against Aaron Rodgers. Packers.
I got the Buffalo Bills winning at home. And I'm going to tell you why, Mike. I'm going again against Aaron Rodgers smiling, relax. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills. And let me tell you something. I was very impressed the way they played the Denver Broncos last week. Very impressed. Those referees kind of took away the game a little bit from them. And I'm going to tell you this. They're at home. They're at home. No, I give you credit for the Bills early in the season. This defense is good.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this.
It's not going to be a blowout.
Wrap it up.
I just got it.
All right, Green Bay struggles on the road, so I got Buffalo. All right, we got the Cincinnati Bengals visiting the Johnny Football Cleveland Brown, aka the midget.
I got Cincinnati destroying them. Like, just put it like that. Cincinnati's going to destroy them. Johnny Football's going to be so hyped up. You know, he's going to come out there. He's going to throw an interception on his very first drive. Watch. Book it. Book it.
Yo, Mo, guess what? Tyrone thinks you're a true leader. All jokes aside, Cincinnati's gonna whoop that ass. Johnny Football's gonna learn the hard way. This ain't the SEC.
That's right, baby. I got Johnny Football winning his game. He be the first,
Of course.
the first rookie. The first
Yo,
rookie.
Tim, are you just going last to pick the opposite of me and Mo?
No. Listen. Hey, listen. I got it circled. Look. Hold on. Let me get it right here. Let me get it right here. Bam! I got the Cleveland Browns at home. They're gonna be excited. The home crowd is gonna be excited about Johnny Football. They couldn't wait. They're gonna win this game. It won't be pretty. And the defense will do enough. The defense will do enough. Cause let me tell you something.
No, hey, still there. I love that dude.
Those fans are gonna go home so sad.
We're gonna see.
They're gonna be so sad.
All right. We had the Minnesota Vikings visiting the Detroit Lions.
I got the Lions winning this game. The Lions, you said I was right about the Bills. I was completely wrong about the Lions. Like, apparently Jim Colwell did have that good of effect on the Lions, turn them around. They're a better football team this year. The Lions are going to beat the Vikings.
I mean, the Lions are like the gate boss. They're never going to beat a champion, but you got to beat them before you fight the main boss. So if you suck, you're never going to beat the Lions. They're the gate boss. You know, they're the mid-level boss. And unfortunately, Minnesota's still outside, and they can't get in the gate because they're still developing. Let's wait till next year. Detroit got it this year, though.
They can't get in the club.
All right. Well, I got the Detroit Lions. Booby Kitty Tron has been playing pretty good the last 2 weeks, so Detroit got this at home. All right. We have the Houston Texans visiting the Indianapolis Colts. I believe if they win this game, they'll clinch the division. I'm going to take this one first. I got the Colts.
Yeah, I got the Colts winning this one, too. The Houston Texans are terrible. I've been saying this all year. They wasted their number one draft pick. Clowney out for the season. Like, I'm not sure why he's out for the season because he didn't start the season. So, I mean, it's weird. Like, does next year technically start as his rookie season? Because he didn't do it. I mean, me and him had the same amount of playing time this year.
I mean, honestly, I really got to go with the Colts. The Texans suck. Don't tell me that J.J. Watt is an MVP. J.J. Watt is a gimmick. He is a very, very entertaining gimmick.
I am so sick of people screaming for the MVP.
Next game.
You can't be the MVP on a 30th ranked defense out of 32 teams. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. You're not that valuable.
And listen, against good team, J.J. Watt?
Yeah.
Nothing. No performance. Oh, wait a minute. He's the MVP because he's the only defensive lineman to score 4 touchdowns. If anybody got a lineman on their team that can score a touchdown, y'all already want to do it. Y'all embarrassing your own team. I mean, let's keep it real.
He's good in commercial.
Yeah, I mean, but he can't dance.
You gotta give him something.
He can't dance.
Oh, man.
He can't dance.
Moving on.
Fool.
Oh, what's up, girl? Like, who is that?
All right. We got the Oakland Raiders visiting the Kansas City Chiefs at home. I got KC all the way. Hard to beat that team in their house.
Yeah, I got Kansas City winning this game. There's no way they're gonna lose 2 in a row to Oakland. They can't do that.
Oakland ain't on no winning streak, man. They starting something. Don't get it wrong. They are starting something, but it ain't starting this year. I got Kansas City.
All right. We got the Miami Dolphins visiting the New England Patriots at home. The Patriots been playing pretty good. They had a good win last week against the Chargers. They'll continue the streak. They got the Patriots winning at home.
I got the Dolphins winning this game. This will be my upset special of the week. I got the Dolphins winning this game. They already embarrassed the Patriots in the first game of the season. I don't think it'll be like that, but that defense is legit, and they can knock around. They can get to Tom Brady. They'll make him look average.
Nah, you know what, man? The Patriots. I don't think the Patriots have been swept by any team in the NFC East since I was conceived during Carnival in 1984. So
that's a lot of information, man.
I genuinely don't believe that the Miami Dolphins are sweeping them. So I got
All right. We got the Washington Redskins visiting the New York Giants. The Redskins had a fight today in practice. It was going for the fellas. It was just playtime. It wasn't fighting for real. They said it was playtime. It was love. I got ODB getting about 300 yards this game as a receiver. He gonna go ham. I got the Giants winning this game.
I got Washington winning this game. I got Washington. Hey, is RG3 starting again?
Yeah, he started. They said that. Yeah, he started.
Okay, never mind. Now I got the Giants in this game because I got the Giants in this game. I don't have no faith in RG. Like I said, he's not a good quarterback. He's a flat. He was a Ferrari. Now he's the hoopty who's sitting on bricks in the front yard. You just no.
Oh my.
It's RG3, and it's a mess. They're so bad that they're gonna make the Giants have a 2-game winning streak.
Yeah. The Washington Justifiers, maybe.
The Washington. Hold up. Will they be the Redskins next year, or will it be the Warriors? That's a better name, the Warriors.
They've always been the dumpster fire, so it really doesn't matter. What they call themselves, they'll always be the dumpster fire.
All right. We have right now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers visiting the Carolina Panthers. God bless for Cam Newton. He had an accident a block away from the stadium. He's doing fine, but he won't be playing this week, which is, he's going to need to be off for a while. But I have the Carolina Panthers winning at home with Derek Anderson starting. I think the team is going to rally behind Cam Newton and try to make this push for the division title. I got the Panthers winning this game.
Yeah, even though the division rivals, man, you never want to see a guy go down like that, especially because Cam is a huge Falcons fan. So, I mean, but I got the Panthers winning this game too, because like you said, they'll rally around them, and they were already rolling. They went into New Orleans and demolished the Saints. So I feel like some of that mojo will come through. The defense is playing great right now. Yeah, they can win this game.
Wait, which team is this? Because you guys are breaking up on me.
Oh, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Carolina Panthers, Mike. Your team.
I mean, look, man, we trying to get Mariota up here. Derek Anderson walked into Tampa Bay and won before, so I'm like, this is a different game. I got Carolina, and I guarantee you Cam Newton is resting for other injuries outside of his back because he's playing running back for the Panthers.
Yeah,
he's going to probably heal his knee and his big toe before he's even worried about his spine.
You know what?
That is true.
The Panthers need to shut him down. Like, there's no reason for him to come back for the rest of the season.
He's their investment for the future, and especially when his contract is up next year. So
yeah, they need to shut him down.
That'd be the idea. All right, we got the Jacksonville Kitty Cats, Jaguars, visiting the Baltimore Ravens at their house.
Woo!
For fantasy leagues, if you're playing with a defense, I'm giving you a tip. Go to Yahoo, go to ESPN, go anywhere, sign Baltimore's defense right now. They're gonna give you 50 points. I'm telling you, Baltimore Ravens will have this game.
Yeah, I
It's
got
gonna be a blowout.
Yeah, I got Baltimore big too. They try to make the playoff push, and they were my pick for the winning the division, and they are right there at the end of it. So look for them to get in. That's the team you don't want to see in the playoffs.
All right, we gotta wrap it up, guys.
Mike's there?
Mike bounced.
You know, I know it is.
He
I
dropped
know it
early.
is. I know it is. Either Mike is mad about the Tampa pick, or he's trying to talk to Mariota about, listen.
Yeah,
Just say that you don't want to play for nobody offense, so you can lose some draft stock. I think that's what it is, man.
it might be. It might be.
All right, we're gonna move it on. We got the New York Jets. That's right. Pro Bowl Geno Smith visiting the Tennessee Titans. I got the Jets, Maurice, winning this game at their house. That's right. That's right.
This game doesn't even
Jets,
matter.
baby.
What's
gonna win this game.
What is the point of even showing this game on TV? You're wasting time.
Hold up.
Like,
Listen, this pick was dedicated to my man Cecil. It was dedicated to Danielle Fabiosity. The Jets gonna win this game, y'all. It's for both of y'all.
You know what?
Right.
The Jets actually will win this game. Just because Tennessee is just like. So, yeah.
All right, Jets is. Moving on.
All right. We got the Denver Broncos visiting the San Diego Chargers. This is going to be a good game. Last week, the Chargers, they almost had this one. They're at home. I'm going to give it to the Chargers to win this football game. At home against Denver. Because right now, Demaryius Thomas kind of hurt.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff creeping on this team right now. I got the Chargers.
I got the Chargers too. The Broncos are not really playing too well. Well, Peyton Manning's not really playing too well. He was terrible last week against that Buffalo defense. He's been bad the last couple weeks. So I think that they can capitalize on it. They can win.
All right, moving on.
We got the San Francisco 49ers visiting Sean's LOD, the Seattle Seahawks. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, Sean. Kaepernick is going to be fired up. Ahmad Brooks is going to start this game. They're going to go down there to Seattle, and they're going to win this game, Sean. They're going to win this game.
Every time you vote against us, we win.
They're going to win
That's
this
all right.
game.
Hit.
The 49ers are going to lose because, you know, they're the 49ers and they're trying to go to the times before Harbaugh. They so wish to be non-existent again, and they will get their wishes.
Here's what's gonna happen. Bowman's gonna come back. Brooks is gonna come back. You know, Kaepernick's gonna be extra motivated because of all everybody's saying about him. They're gonna go to Seattle. He's gonna with his Beats headphones on, and they're going to get crushed by 30 points. 30 points. Because
Seattle's gonna win this game.
Because the city of Seattle does not like them. Richard Sherman does not like Crabtree. Pete Carroll does not like Jim Harbaugh. That's the actual true rivalry. They are going to demolish them at home. They're going to put this team out of its misery, right, for the rest of the season.
Amen.
Listen, did you see Kaepernick's when he was talking to the media today? What he said? He went,
No, I didn't see it.
"We're gonna win." That's all you needed. That's all you needed.
That's
Motivation.
That's
baby.
cute. That's cute.
All right, we
That's
got the
cute.
game. We got the
Moving on.
Sunday night football game of the week. The Dallas Cowboys at the Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all go first.
You know what? I need it to end. You know what? I need the Tony Romo hate to end because he's been so good for the past 5 years, and no one has cared. I need it to end, and it starts Sunday. He will have a good December, starting off with a W against Philadelphia. Not because they should win, but because for the love of God and all things holy, sometimes it has to end. If I believe racism can end sometime, then damn it, Tony Romo can win a game in December sometime in my lifetime.
Yeah, like I actually agree with Mike. So Tony Romo will have a really good game. People like it'll be a redemption game for him from the Thanksgiving game where they kind of got shut down. But the Eagles will still win this game. The Eagles are still going to win this game. They're going to get the brooms out or on the Alice. They're going to win this game. They're not going to lose back-to-back. They were embarrassed by Seattle. They're going to be playing extra harder now, especially division rival. This is literally for the division right here. So they definitely don't want to end up a wild card having to travel back up to Green Bay. So because you saw what happened there. They're going to try. They're going to play this game with desperation. They're going to win this game.
Well, here's the thing. The Dallas Cowboys will win this football game, and I'm going to tell you why. They got embarrassed in Thanksgiving. In their minds, all they be thinking about, even during the Bears game, was this Philadelphia Eagles game. They're going to have a way better performance. It's not going to be a short week. This time they had 10 days of rest. My man Romo was resting. They had enough time to watch the Seattle football game and look. Be physical. Don't forget the zone coverage. Play these guys man on man and be physical. They're going to pound this ball and they're going to clip the wings of the Eagles.
All right, moving on. Let's go.
We have Monday Night Football. New Orleans visiting the Chicago Bears.
Please flex this game.
There's no Brandon Marshall. But Marcus Wilson is playing. He's playing. Marcus Wilson. That's the 6'4" guy. He's playing. Sean Payton benched Kenny Vaccaro, and he cut Josh Morgan to stir up the pot. He's serious in New Orleans. And Jimmy Graham hasn't had a catch in 2 weeks.
At least.
I got the Saints winning this football game. I can't. I got the Saints winning this game.
The Saints are a dumpster fire. I've been waiting to say that because I've been waiting to say that I told y'all so for so long because before the season I said the Saints weren't that good. They're not going to be like, if people thought I was just trying to hate because they're division rivals, no, they are not that good. When you give away all those weapons and expect Drew Brees to go out there and make magic with one tight end who doesn't want to be called a tight end and actually want to be a receiver but not catch any balls like a receiver does, that's the results you're going to get. Like, I sound like Richard Sherman right now. That's the results you're going to get when you put a mediocre team out there. They're going to lose this game as well. They're going to lose the division. The Saints, and you know what? Bold prediction, Sean Payton does not come back next year.
Wow.
That's
a bold one.
Guys, I can't pick this game because there are all of these teams. If there was a way that they can tie with Jay Cutler and Drew Brees both breaking their ankles at the same time while hugging their daughters, not even playing football, hug your children and break your ankle. That's what I want to happen. I hate both of these teams. So you know what? It's going to be a draw because they all suck.
First time ever draw.
10-10 tie. 10-10 tie.
I don't care. I don't want them to get a W, and I don't want their L to help another team. I want them to have a pointless 1 at the end of their record because both of these teams are terrible.
Oh, but you know
They really
what?
are, though. They really are.
Hey, you know what? We can watch Gotham. That's on.
But you know what?
Yeah. I mean, like, there's a lot of good things on Monday night. Like,
But you know what? We got to leave it right there. I mean, we're going to continue going on. We will talk on. For those viewers, we on YouTube. So we're going to go a little extra, but this is the end of the show, guys. Great show, Tim. Great show, Mike. Great show, Mo.
Do what we do. The fourth quarter is a little bit of overtime this time now. Let's go for it.
Fourth quarter's overtime.
Yes.
Oh man!
All right.
Listen,
Fourth quarter start right now. We can talk right now.
all right,
Let's go.
all right, good. That's good.
Hey, there we go.
Now I want to ask you that same. Okay. Now Mo, you said the Saints were gonna lose this game, right?
Yes.
Are you being selfish like me because the Falcons could win that Pittsburgh game and you win the division?
Yes and no. Because like, I mean, as a Falcons fan, I always want the Saints to lose, no matter what no matter what the situation is. But I genuinely think they're going to lose because that defense is terrible, and as you saw last week, their offense is atrocious. Like you take away Sproles, take away Lance Moore, like all these guys. Mark Colson's a no-show. Jimmy Graham is a no-show. Mark Ingram is a no-show. So I mean, actually, I take that back. Ironically, Mark Ingram was kind of having a good year. Like, so, the best year of his life. So I mean, because he shouldn't have got. I'm still mad at him for getting that Heisman Trophy. That was garbage. So
Okay.
he shouldn't have got that Heisman Trophy. Like that I think it's a curse. He's cursed because of that. But they are just not, like, overall, they're not good on offense, they're not good on defense, they're not good on special teams. That's all three facets of the game. When you're terrible at all three facets of the game, you can't expect to win. Now, of course, Brandon Marshall out for the rest of the season. That hurts your offense tremendously. But they still got Martellus Bennett, they still got Alshon Jeffrey, they still got Matt Forte. They still have weapons on offense to move the ball. They can outscore the Saints. They don't have to worry about playing defense. Yeah, but true. Like that is the handicap. They got Jay Cutler. They got Jay Cutler, but they still can win that game. Like I said, there's nobody like
Jay Cutler twice this year. He ain't even break 20 points combined.
Why'd you do that to yourself?
Because I had no other quarterbacks. It was 5 weeks until
Were you taking from Wiggins? I mean, like that's you don't pick up Jay Cutler on the fantasy team, man. like this.
Oh,
guy you just can't trust.
Who did that? You did that, Mike?
I want this game to end in a tie. Because you know what? There's equal vitriol in both teams. I look at the Saints and I just see like a big pile of doo-doo. Like they just all look sad and You know what? I've hated the Saints since last year, since Drew Brees said, "Oh, that was going to be a roughing the passer call" when Ahmad Brooks sacked him.
Yeah.
That play put me into a downward spiral of hatred of all things. It's one thing to get the call and say, well, we got lucky for it, but it's one thing to sit there like with a smug look saying, oh, yeah, they were definitely going to call it. You're playing football, Drew. You ain't Breezes no more. Get crucified. I don't like you. So,
Hate.
I just hate both of these teams. I just hate what they've become. Like, you got Forte, you got Bennett, but then you got Jay Cutler who don't care about football. So you know what? They're just in a big cauldron of suck. They are literally playing the toilet bowl right now, and who cares? Who wins?
I don't believe that after the starts that both these teams had, why didn't they flex this game? Like, I mean, you got a team, you got one team who's given up 50-point games multiple times this season, and then you got another team who was once Superman at home, and now is just some dude named James off the street. I mean, it's just like they're not competitive anymore. They're going to finish at least probably about 5-11 or 6-10 at best, and you got another team who is just like in a distant third place in their division. Why is this a Monday night game? There were so many more games that they could have flexed to Monday night.
No,
I don't understand it.
They could have put the Indianapolis-Houston game, and I think that would have gotten way more draw.
Yeah.
The crap that they're showing right now.
Listen, even Atlanta's game.
Yeah. I mean, even Atlanta's still a game, but I mean, they would have gotten more draw. But I was not trying to. I definitely don't want to see the Houston Texans. If you look at the Saints, I despise the Houston Texans for what they royally messed up. They destroyed. They set themselves back so far, drafting Jadeveon Clowney. Let me go. I'm gonna go. Like spoiler alert. Here comes a rant. Okay. Jadeveon Clowney has done nothing, nada, since that Michigan game where he hit the guy, his helmet pops off, and he fumbles and he recovers it. That in tape. That's his highlight film. Other than that, he's been really much just a average at best defensive end. And
you're actually completely wrong, Mo. You just don't watch college football.
No. I do watch college football. And I remember last year they were pretty much they said they went to Jadeveon Clowney and said, hey, look, you know what? We're gonna give you the Heisman Trophy. All you gotta do is just show up. And he didn't show up. They were ready to give it to him. They was like, hey, we're going to give it to you.
The man was triple team while they were running to the other side.
No. He was not triple team the whole time. Because they had so many national televised games, so I watched. Just so there was times where he was just straight up. They left them on either 1-on-1, not getting not winning.
No, I mean, but listen,
not winning at all. Now you gotta. Oh no, go ahead.
Tim, go ahead.
He's okay. He's okay. Clowney is okay. Can't miss prospect. I don't see it. I didn't see it.
I would pick them.
He'll be a good defensive end, but that's my point with defensive ends. Defensive end is such a thankless job. It's such a thankless job. Unless Wyman?
You play DN? Yes, I tell you why you.
Yes, I have. I have played defensive end.
Check it out. Jason Pierre-Paul.
Right.
What did he do at USF? I actually knew homegirls at USF. I went to the games. I didn't see a damn thing.
He didn't do anything at USF.
You know why he was picked? Because of the measurables.
Yes.
Look at what he.
Listen.
But look at what he was doing. Look at what he's doing though, as opposed to.
Yeah, but you know what though, Mo? I give and Mug, you took it right from me, man, because that's the main thing. I'm a big JPP fan, and he's a free agent this year. And even though with the back injury, I think the Giants rushed him along too much. I think next year, going to the right team, he'll be great. And
exactly.
if you look at Clowney, when I was there in the draft live, and I saw a lot of Houston Texas fans, and someone sided with Mo saying, "Don't pick him, trade out the pick," or "We need Johnny football," you know. But when you look at Clowney's size and his ability, and you got J.J. Watt, you have no choice but to pick that guy. And you know he had comparisons to Hall of Famer guys like LT. That what you can do with him just rushing the passer. That's it.
But that's the thing. So, I mean, I get that. I understand that. But they didn't need him. They didn't need him. They didn't need him. So,
but wait a minute. But Mo, you don't draft Joe. See, you don't draft needs. You don't ever draft needs. Especially the first pick overall, you should draft the best player available for your team. That's help your team out. And in that case,
first pick, like you gotta fill that gaping hole. You needed a quarterback. You needed a quarterback.
Okay, but now you gotta step back. Who were you taking at quarterback?
They was going. They was going. No, I'm not saying you should take Bortles. I was never really sold on Bortles. They were going to take Bortles. That's the only reason why Bortles even got drafted that high, because the Texans were rumored to take Bortles, and then all of a sudden the Jaguars jumped the shark and they took Bortles.
So wait, you're saying
what I'm saying, what I think they should have did is they should have looked at what the St. Louis Rams did, but trade that for an abundance of picks, because
nobody wanted it.
Because you know there are.
You're wrong again.
Because there's a fool. You know there's a fool who will be willing to. Oh, I gotta get Clowney. You can get a bunch of picks for him.
Nah, you know why? People weren't feeling Clowney like that. A and B. People are looking at the Redskins now and seeing what happens when you trade all your picks for the first pick. There is no GM in their right mind that's going to say, oh, wow, let's do exactly what Washington did. It's working for them right now. No one's doing that.
And the Saints with Ricky Williams.
You know, so like,
and the Saints with Ricky Williams.
There's always a team that will be desperate enough to say, hey, you know what?
Listen.
We need that guy. We need that guy.
Listen. The only way you trade, you don't draft Clowney, and I keep it real, is if you can get away and doing what the Dallas Cowboys did with Herschel Walker. I'll trade you, give me all your picks, and I'll be straight. Other than that, nobody was giving a lot of picks for him. I guarantee you. And
exactly.
You know what? And the same scouts who scouted Clowney, like, nah, I don't trade, they're all saying the same thing.
And then here's another thing that hurts your argument. He was the best prospect. He had the most upside. Yeah. You can't trade that pick unless you have a quarterback with the best upside. Like, because remember, that draft, both Luck and RG3 had tremendous upside. So a team would trade to say, well, quarterback's the most important position. But no one is trading up for a defensive end.
But exactly, but that's exactly my point. RG3 had one of the best upsides, right? Look at him now. Upside doesn't mean anything.
No, wait, hold up.
Upside doesn't mean anything. Upside.
You're saying they should have traded that pick, and I'm saying they couldn't. There was no quarterback with this upside that would have had a team salivated.
You know what, Mike? You know what team I love to see Clowney play for? That way people say he's a bust right away. I would have mind the Seattle Seahawks drafted Clowney.
Oh, Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Don't say that.
Oh, let me tell you something. I would have had mind. You know why? Because here's the thing. People, when you go on a team like the Texans, I mean, I'm going to keep it real. That hurts a play sometimes when you go to a team that's not very well-rounded. They
have expectations.
Yeah, it hurts. If he would have went to Seattle Seahawks, I guarantee you right now, they would have had started him. He would have been on third down situation, brought him out slowly. This boy could have been the defensive rookie of the year right now. And I guarantee you that.
I say that and Khalil Mack.
TJ Mosley's better.
TJ
Mosley's better.
Listen, but where he's at, Baltimore.
Baltimore, exactly.
You had a good. Wait, look where he's at though. You had a good spot. Now, I'm gonna give Mac one thing. Mac is not Oakland Raiders right now. What I like about that team is that you got the two brothers who are the GMs of that right there. They running stuff. The same GM who was in Green Bay. They are. I'm hearing that Mike Singletary. That might be the team that Mike Singletary is going to. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Mike Singletary going to the black hole, the coast, mean and toughest to this Raiders defense, who they're young, but trust what I believe. If you go see where you with the 49ers in a couple of years, how much he toughened them up, I guarantee you, man, this kid Khalil Mack is gonna excel with that Raiders team.
Oh well, yeah, but look, let me just ask this question because I briefly brought him up. Is there a better linebacking trio than C.J. Mosley, Elvis Dumerville, and Terrell Suggs right now? I mean, Baltimore is going way under the radar with that. I mean, like that's
first of all,
there is one.
That's an OD trio right there.
The Broncos are on some real dumb-ish for not signing Elvis Dumerville over a damn fax.
Yeah, that's I don't know what was that about. I don't know what that was about.
I mean,
I would have happy to use him.
Listen, on paper, you have to give love to the 49ers. On paper, you have to give love to the 49ers. On paper, you get and they got some. Let me tell you something. Everybody's invited to the 49er garage sale they're about to have.
Yeah, there's about to be a fire sale. There's about to be a fire sale.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. I want Olin Smith. I want Tank Carradine for Florida State. They got some candy over there in that defense. Guys who hasn't even played a snap yet. Oh man.
Yeah, that team is deep. I mean, the secondary area for the 49ers is a little bit suspect, but like the front seven is legit. It's just that you don't get to see it because the offense is always on the field stalling drives out. I mean,
they gotta play too much.
Yeah, I mean,
I want to ask you this. You're a brand new coach of the 49ers. You're the new coach, the head coach. What are you going to do? There's no hardball. It's still the same team. What would you do?
Oh, same team. I
Same
get
team.
throwing
I
out
get
that playbook.
Carroll,
Like, that's the
I
first thing
get
we do.
Pete Carroll the fattest blunt, and I say, hey, what's that offense you're running with Russell over there? I want to use that shit.
Yeah, because, like,
That's
that's
the
like
first thing I do.
first thing you do, throw away that playbook. Like you know, like exactly, you know, like you do what Tony Sparano did in Oakland. Take the playbook and bury it because it's not working. Because it's not working. Maybe I'm like, yo, I think Jim Harbaugh needs to ask Matt Madden or something because these players that they're calling just is not working right now.
So you guys ain't blown up the team. You guys not trading or anything like that.
You don't. That's the thing. You don't have to blow up the team. The team is legit. I mean, the team is just. It's just like, well, the quarterback play is atrocious, and the play calling is terrible. Once you fix those two aspects, you're good. I mean, like you guys, like you have a group of really good, not great receivers, but good enough receivers to gain separation, get some catches. You got a good enough running game between Hyde and Gore. I mean, you got a really good tight end, like a vertical threat in Vernon Davis. I don't understand what the problem is. I mean, like it seems like the 49ers can only beat Green Bay, right? Like that's it. If they're not playing Green Bay, they're not gonna win. So I mean, I don't get it. So it's just like you gotta scrap the playbook, find out what Kaepernick's strengths and weaknesses. Apparently, he doesn't read defense too well. He doesn't know whether he's a stay or run. Guess what? Get him in the read option. He's seen him do well. He's seen him do well on that. Why did they go away from that?
Like, guys, be real. Isn't it insane that none of us have seen a naked bootleg with Colin Kaepernick? Think about that.
But it did. That is true.
All plays, the one play that you are going to stay away from is a naked bootleg with Colin Kaepernick.
And
you know what? I actually, like thinking about it, I don't think he can throw on the run.
He doesn't have to.
I think maybe that's why. I don't think he can throw. I don't think he can throw. He can throw on the run. And I don't think that they trust him enough to make that decision whether to run or pass. I don't think they. I don't think Harbaugh trusts him like enough.
No, they do because they trust him to do a 5-step drop, and they don't scream at him when he tries to run the ball. They trust him to do whatever. They just put him in crappy positions.
Yeah. It's because, like I said, it goes back to the play call. The play call is terrible. I mean, like people don't know what they're doing. Just press X and ask Madden. Like
there ends the quarter.
I forgot that we was even doing something. I thought we was just talking.
We got overtime, baby, but we have to end the show. We got to end the show.
No doubt.
I guess so.
Well, listen, I guess
I'm gonna keep on wearing these button-down shirts and put me in a good mood. I was ready to preach.
What are you interview for ESPN, Michael? What's going on?
If we're trying to beat them.
All right, so I guess the dress code for next week, button-up suits, gotta get the 3-piece, get a nice tie, get lined up, shaped up and everything.
I need to hear.
GQ'd up. You have to get GQ'd up.
Yeah.
You know what? I wear my beats head so like Kaepernick.
Hey, you better come to that beat, bro. He's sponsored by Bose.
Yeah. He's sponsored by Bose, man. You can't have that.
Yeah.
All right, we out.
Easy.
All right.
Easy.
Later.